Welcome back to the series where I take Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64 and completely ruin it using mods. Yeah, I had so much fun doing this the first time that I decided to do it again. Let's get the Star Rod ready because it's showtime! We last left off in this room here. It has two things that are set up to aid Mario on his quest. Well, three things, but I already fixed one of them. This room contains both a heart block and a red question block containing the close call badge, both of which are bad news for me. So let's start by getting rid of this infernal close call badge. My first instinct was to leave the question box there, but replace the item inside of it with something else. This led me to replacing the close call badge with a different badge, Kaiden. But Bowser, I've never heard of this Kaiden badge before. Of course you haven't, you stupid Koopa Troopa! Kaiden went completely unused, and even now, it is totally unfinished. When you pick up the badge, it is simply named, and follow along here because this is a very complicated name, A. And the badge has no description. Also, I guess it doesn't even have the name A, because on the badge's screen, it doesn't even have a name, even though when you pick it up, it clearly says, "You got the A badge." When you equip it, which is free, mind you, nothing really changes at all. It's just a badge that's there and does nothing. Also, it has its own sprite for some reason, and it has a move number associated with it. Move number 73. I don't know how to connect this move number to the move itself, so don't ask me what move 73 actually is. Or even if it actually exists. Anyway, I'll be leaving Kaiden in Mario's inventory to see if it does anything interesting. And if it doesn't, I now have a badge that I could maybe someday learn to exploit! And besides, Mario's lost his close call! Blah! You could have given him a really powerful badge that he can't use until later, stupid! What? No, I'm not stupid! You're the one who's stupid! As for the heart block, it's now a question block containing Cleanser that Mario can pick up and keep as a key item. Drink it, Mario, you know you want to. Trust me, that guy that totally never tried to kill you, it will make you, not die a horrible and painful death. So just drink it! Also, you can go back and forth in this room and pick up the cleanser multiple times. All this does is waste key item spots. Permanently. Also, there's something I kind of forgot about in my previous video. Enemies have a chance of dropping mushrooms. So, now they drop empty cake pans. Empty cake pans get picked up by Mario like a coin for some reason, even though they don't really do anything and shouldn't even be here. Also, while we're at it, let's remove the chance of a Goomba appearing in Goomba Village and replace it with more cleanser. And let's do the same thing with the mushrooms too. Mario's now got no access to decent healing items anymore. Gwahahaha! Also, since Paragoombas are too easy, they now have 3 points of defense. Yeah, have fun getting past them now! Spoiler alert, it's impossible. Now let's increase the one-hit KO Goomba's HP from 2 to 5. And let's do the same thing for Spiked Goombas too, what the heck. Now it's time to have some fun with those Goomba Bros, or should I say, Shrub Thingy and Twink. Because, you know, of course I'd throw Twink into danger.
You're so mean, Bowser!
I never asked for your opinion, Peach! Anyway, I'm gonna change the Goomba Bros dialogue. One will have his dialogue run through Google Translate from English to Japanese a couple times, and one will have his dialogue set through Windows Speech Recognition. See if you can tell the difference between the two. Hey, bring it to me. You are a suspicious man. Don't move. Oh, you Mario. I knew it. I cannot go to the past. This is a big chance. That is Gunbacker! I'm sorry, but the only way, it is via Goomba Bros. It's me, Red Goomba. I am brother Blue Goomba. Let's get him, Blue Goomba. When? Sooner and other. Where are the roots of there? It's a rough ride called Up My Broth. No, you need a Mario. Stat-wise, Blue Goomba, who is now Twink, only has 1 HP and no power. That means Mario will be able to take him out super easily, because he's Twink, that loser who will probably at some point foil my awesome plan. The Shrub, though, now has 20 HP and 2 power. Yeah, good luck getting past that, Mario. Gwahahaha! Man, it must be humiliating to lose to a shrub. Your horribleness, sir. Mario is still going to get past that. What? How? Like this. Rex, tell him. Okay then. Yes, I know, I have the same accent as Bowser, just roll with it. Now, you may have noticed that most of Bowser's mods so far have been designed to limit Mario's star point intake. Enemies now do crazy amounts of damage or have ridiculous amounts of HP or defense, and you, the player, no longer have any items, nor do you have even the teensiest chance of the enemy missing. Luckily though, there is still a place where Mario can gain experience. There's an encounter with a single Goomba in Junior Troopa's playground. First striking it, plus power jump, plus Goombario's head bonk, will deal 5 damage, killing the Goomba and leaving Mario unscathed. This Goomba will then drop an astounding 2 star points. So, to level up from level 1 to level 2, you will need to defeat 40 Goombas all in separate encounters, and always do the maximum amount of damage you can do in a turn. This process took me about 17 minutes, but I was playing through it with the game sped up, so chances are it would take about 20 minutes or so on normal speed. Eventually though, Mario will have enough star points to level up and increase his FP to 10. Now he has the ability to use power jump 5 times without needing an item instead of 2 times. Since the majority of the items in this part of the game have been removed, this is huge. Using these 10 FP, Mario can deal 20 damage to the shrub before it KOs him, and that's how this trap can be escaped. Sure, it involves a decent amount of grinding, but hey, it can be done. Okay, you know what you deserve for that? Rex. No, what? This, you treasonous blue menace! Aw yeah, cooked to perfection. You know what, Bowser? That is it. I'm through patrolling Yoshi's Island 1 and getting crushed while doing it, your smelliness. From now on, I will make it my life's goal to get through your Paper Mario mod. Guards! Take this traitor to the prison! Oh, and make sure he has an N64 with my Paper Mario mod in there. I really want to see him torture himself. Anyway, it seems like Mario really cares about the princess. After all, a sane person would never put in this much effort to save one damsel.
Mario would! He's a good person! Unlike you, creep! Why do you keep kidnapping me like this?
No reason, except for the fact that you control a kingdom I kinda want to conquer and rule over with an iron fist! Oh, so you have a crush on her— Shut up! Anyway, Princess Peach Toadstool, soon to be Peach Koopa, what are you doing outside of your room?
I just wanted to ask if I could make a small wish using the star rod.
Oh yeah? And why should I let you?
Because if I get this wish, I'll make you a cake.
Cake? Now that you mention it, I am in a good mood for cake. You know what, Peach? I will grant you a wish.
I wish Mario had an easy way to get Jelly Ultras. Also, you can't change the Goomba King boss battle in any way.
What? That's ridiculous. There's no way I'm going to— Wait a second. What's going on? No! Now this cake better be worth it.
Yeah, about that.
Ow! Ow! The cake was a lie! Ow! So this block here now contains Jelly Ultras, and if you want more Jelly Ultras, then Goomba will give them to you. For those of you who don't know, a Jelly Ultra is what you get when you combine a jam and jelly with an Ultra Shroom at Tasty's Kitchen. Both of those, by the way, are super rare power items. That recipe creates this mega super item that restores 50 HP and 50 SP to Mario in one concentrated burst. Yeah, I can hear the bells to my own funeral already. They're playing a pretty catchy melody, actually. Da 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 da. Ah, I'm getting off topic! Now, how am I gonna stop Mario? I don't know. Change what the items do! Now, I could move the Goomba Bros to before Toad Town. No, that leaves a giant weak spot if Mario defeats them. Or you could change the items! I could upgrade the Goomba King by— Oh wait, can't change that. Think, Bowser, think! For crying out loud, just change the flipping items! You know what, kid? Be quiet! I'm trying to come up with a plan, and I don't want to listen to your whining. I've got it. I'll change what the items do! You see, kid, when you're older, you may be able to someday come up with ideas just like old Bowser. You'll get stupider and stupider by the minute. And when I first got here, I didn't know it was even possible to be stupider than you. Item data in Star Rod is stored in a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet for some reason. And due to budget cuts, you know, with the Conquering Kingdoms and all, I will need to use LibreOffice. So now we can find the Jelly Ultra in the list and change it. And yes, its stat restoring values are in hex. Anyway, now I can make it so that Jelly Ultras only heal 0 HP and 0 FP. But let's take it one step further and make the Jelly Ultra poison you! To do that, I took the Insecticide Herbs script and completely overrode it with brand new code. I then made it so the Jelly Ultra would run the Insecticide Herbs script instead of the regular generic food script. In that way, my script is kind of a parasite using the Insecticide Herb as a host. But Bowser, I've never heard of Insecticide Herbs before! Koopa Troopa, when will you learn? If you haven't heard of something before, it probably either doesn't exist, doesn't matter at all in your life, or was completely removed from existing long before you were born. In the Insecticide Herbs case, it was removed before the final version of the game, like Kaiden. Unlike Kaiden though, Insecticide Herbs actually did something. Using one in battle will one-hit KO any bug-type enemies. So apparently Paper Mario enemies have types now, like Pokemon! Is this Pokemon? I don't know. Anyway, we're getting rid of this, so don't worry about it. The new script for the Insecticide Grass, which by the way gets used by the Jelly Ultra as well, is a carbon copy of the regular food script. Except for one teensy little thing. When you finish eating the item, this happens. Sir, I think you're going a bit overboard with this, my pretty. Why not make them heal 5 HP, but they still poison you? That way, there's a chance Mario might actually eat this item and get poisoned in the first place. Cammy, you old hag, that is quite possibly a pretty decent idea, actually. Now you have to make a choice. Use the item and get poisoned, or try your best not to take any damage. Also, say goodbye to your ability to use this item on the map, because I took that away from you. Anyway, King Bowser, a package for you arrived in the mail, and I, the most beautiful of all your subjects, have decided to bring it to you. I could have gotten it myself, and you're not beautiful. Now scram, and don't come back! Except for when I summon you, obviously. Oh, look at that. Whoever sent this package to me wrapped it in a little gift box. Well, guess what? I'm not gonna open it. Nope, I've got too much self-control and too little respect for that box. Well then, I guess I'll talk about the Goomba King battle for a minute. Yup, I'm still doing this segment even when I'm in jail. If I had to sum up the Goomba King in one word, it would be cakewalk. This boss is not hard at all. I mean, Bowser wasn't even permitted to change it. Simply whack the Goomnut tree once to kill the King's cronies, jump on the Goomba King a couple times, and you're good to go. Also, this is something that I noticed, but the names of the Goombas do not change between battles. I mean, why would you need them to? Their sprites change though, since they are technically new baddies, but then again, they're just changing back to what they originally were. Anyway, what else am I gonna say about this boss? It's easy, since Bowser couldn't touch it. Everything gets worse when Bowser's involved, and here, he was not very involved. Well, guess what, Rex? I didn't even have any ideas for the Goomba King anyway. And yes, I still haven't opened the box, and no, I'm not going to. Yippee! A Star Rod map editor! I've always wanted one of... do-over. Editor, cut that out. It makes me look uncool and very un-Bowser-like. Okay, action! Oh, would you look at this. The map editor. Time to renovate Toad Town! Your insanity-ness, sir. There's a Bowser cutscene before Toad Town. Yeah, and it's already as good as it can be. I mean, I'm the star for once. Moving on, Toad Town! Gwahaha! I think I saw some montage coming on. I would be lying to you if I said that I had a clue what I was doing when I changed up Toad Town Square, but this was the glorious result. Merlin's entire area is now 5s, and the post office is this now. Ruff's bad shop? More like Ruff's nope shop. Like, when you try going there, you fall through the floor. And if you by chance manage to fall back up to inside of the bad shop, congrats, there's invisible walls there and you've now just soft-blocked the game. But at least you can buy some badges when they open. You can also fall through the sky when you try to enter this toad thingy. It isn't really a house anymore. Also, it seems that a lot of things flat out don't render after being moved. For example, I didn't take away any of the post office's walls, but the entire front half of the building just disappeared like that. Aren't I a wonderful architect? Anyway, now I'm gonna... Wait, what do you mean we're out of time? Anyway, guys, it appears that my stupid editor is forcing me to sign off, so remember to stay on the path of evil. Ciao! Gwaha, hello, Rex! How's life been? Well, this prison cell's okay. Not much worse than my old conditions, and that is kinda sad. Anyway, dude, I brought you something to eat. I mean, I can't subject you to Paper Mario torture if you're dead, after all. Oh, microwavable ramen. Yeah, cheaper than gruel these days. So, where's the microwave? Oh, you're serious. Anyway, you should just give up now as trying to complete my mod. I mean, you're not going to win it. In fact, I go as far as to bet my entire position as king on it. The Koopa regime is quite corrupt, and your successor does belong in an insane asylum and out of your care. Sure, I'll accept your bet. I mean, if I win, the princess will never be captured again. That's enough of a reason to take you on. Oh, you thought I was being serious. You know what? I am being serious. Because if I win, then it's going to be you versus this giant hammer! The worst part of that experience would simply be the part where I'm in your presence. I'm not afraid of you. Well then, what if instead of me killing you, I make you my son's math tutor? No. Anything but that. No. No! No! Well, that's what you get for trying to start a bet with Bowser himself, the Grade A final boss! Gwahaha! Good night!